We're back at it again, this time with a working microphone, trying to find a diamond to take with the newly added Inline Muzzleloader, and we've changed maps. This time we're on Yukon Valley. If you caught yesterday's video, I explained that I attempted to do this on Silver Ridge Peaks and my mic wasn't working, so that video ended up getting scrapped, but we didn't get a diamond with the Inline anyway. I think Yukon will be a fun map to potentially try this on, and there is always that chance that a diamond wolf will find us, and that just makes it a little bit easier to locate something to maybe take with it. So with the train out of the way, we'll be on our way down the tracks to see what we can find. And it leaves an opportunity here from the tracks at a level 4 caribou. Now, the range of that is 309 meters, and as we've recently seen, that's a really tough shot to make with the inline. We'll still try it, but I couldn't even hazard a guess as to how high we have to aim. Probably like up there somewhere? What? That was an insta-kill to the point that it unspotted him faster. I don't know how to describe that exactly, but when you hit like the heart or the spinal cord, something that's an instant drop, the spotting outline goes away a little bit faster than, say, like a double lung that the health kind of drops down a little bit. So we either hit heart or spinal cord. There's like no in between. There's no way we're going to make a better shot with the inline all day, but we'll take that as a start. Now, to be fair, we probably also won't attempt a shot like that again today, but from those tracks, you can't just jump down and use the medkit now. You have to go all the way down and around, so taking the shot from that distance at least was a little bit faster than running all the way back, stocking up here, and getting them, but vital blood and all, there's no way we hit that in the heart. Unbelievable. 313 meters, just centered the heart. Because I guess that's how we're going to start this video. 297 silver. I thought he was a little bigger than that, but even still, pretty solid shot. I'd love to try to take a diamond that way with the inline, but not for our first. I think we're going to struggle enough just to get a vital hit at a normal range. So now, unfortunately, we are bound to just come crashing back down to earth with our inline muzzleloader shots, but got a level 5 grizzly out there. We're about 180 out. So we're almost gonna go for the bottom of the neck and end up hitting straight through the heart. I've gotta say, that hunt on Medved and really learning to make precision shots to be able to hit the heart on a moose, it has definitely helped. It's probably possible we hit the neck, by the way, but I don't think that's what would have happened. And yeah, straight through the heart again, top of the heart this time, and even into the left lung at 182 meters. If we can just keep this up, we'll be in good shape. We just have to find something that has a shot at actually making diamond. You know, somehow, it felt like Yukon had a lot of potential species to take with the inline, but I'm pretty sure it's only 4. Moose, caribou, gray wolf, and grizzly, and unless I'm missing one, that's got it. So maybe this wasn't the best choice of map, but we've got weapons to cover the other species as well. And I don't even know which of these bison we shot. It was the one that was a max estimate 4. I guess that's a vital hit? It is pretty absurd that, like, the only class 9 weapon exclusively in the game, the 470, gets a very low bleed rate. I guess it was stomach liver, so maybe it comes down to that. Gold bison, though, and I do hear some aggressive gray wolves, which, frankly, I don't actually know what we're gonna do in this situation, because the reload time is going to be probably so long that we don't have much of a chance here. Only 2 are visible thus far, though. Another one up there. We may have to go to like the 243 or something, which also isn't ideal, but I'd like to at least kind of spot some of these. This one is a female. There are way too many to take with single shot weapons. I don't even know if any of them are that big, though. So the one, like, potential way to survive this would be killing as many as we can quickly and hoping they flee. Not saying that's likely, but, you know, is more likely than actually just shooting them all and killing them all. Or killing 2 and making a poor shot on a 3rd will work. I guess we'll take it. So, double lung the one with the inline. At least, you know, good to know we could do that should a level 9 attack, because that's the other thing. With a lot of rifles, if you make a poor first shot on a attacking wolf, you can quickly get a second round at it before it ends up bleeding out or whatever, but the length of time to reload, like an intestine shot might kill a wolf before you get a second shot off. Well, that was just about inevitable. We've got a Leucistic female plains bison, and of course we can't ethically take it with the inline. The thing is, there must be wolves up there? What direction are they gonna flee in? Because at some stage I think the Leucistic should spook too, and these males are running right at us. I'm thinking they're supposed to go and rest there. I mean, if we can just keep eyes on her, she might just come right down this way. Currently it looks to be. I think she is gonna spook. She's standing there alarmed. It's gotta just be a matter of time. She's gonna flee. And then the question is where to, because they really do slow down. Once they get to a trot there, they end up going pretty slow, but we're gonna try to just kind of cut off whatever direction she goes in. And I mean, 100 meters, we just did it with the 470. That should be fine. Even like down in this opening, she should stop. I don't think she's gonna run so far that that becomes an issue. I mean, we basically have wolves probably doing a drive for us. Just couldn't quite see in there, but through this window, I think should be able to get a shot, and that felt like it should be a vital. See if the health starts to go down. It is, so I think we got it, and I think the wolves just 100% assisted us on that. This has been a weird hunt. We have yet to get anything really even remotely decent, at least with the inline, but got wolves driving a rare bison to us, so that'll work. Vital blood and all, and this time I don't think it was too far back, so I will be intrigued to see the bleed rate. It is medium. I mean, the difference between it could be as much as double lung and then stomach liver is actually pretty big. I would have said stomach liver is as good as single lung for most species, but maybe not bison with the 470. It was double lung at 102 meters. Almost got the heart when it needed to be a little lower and a little further right, but pretty cool. The way that went down, having the wolves actually chase it basically right to us. Can't say we've gotten a rare in that manner before, and especially not one with the 470. That's not something we typically carry, but I wanted to do something a little different for the Class 9 species. It doesn't really help us with the whole looking for a diamond to take with the inline thing, but I had no idea the bison drank down here now. We're like the far end of the river that runs on the east side of the map, and apparently they'll come down here to go to drink zones, but I guess for the heck of it, we'll try to take that one maybe with the inline, which is probably just asking for a problem, but we'll go like right behind the leg, try to center punch the lung, and even if it does get the lung, he's gonna run pretty far, but actually that looks like it did better than I would have expected. Not that it's gonna end up being an ethical kill, but it just kind of further contributes to my confusion with this gun. That was right lung at 150, not really a problem, potentially could hit heart. If you got a bit of a quartering angle, it didn't have to go through the leg, but obviously improper ammo. Quick kill of 28%. I'd like to compare the Hudzik, the Caplock muzzleloader, to this one. Bison might be the perfect species to do that with. One thing's for sure, when we've got the inline muzzleloader on us, we have no trouble finding something decent, whether it's the Leucistic Bison today, the Piebald Bull Moose from last time, or even the level 3 turkey in the Silver Ridge Peaks video that never happened. The problem is, none of those cool things seem to end up being a diamond, so go figure, but at least we've gotten something decent in every hunt. But that is now 2.5 hours here on Yukon. It was right about 2.5 on SRP, and then whatever the Medved Moose run took, about an hour. Lots of time spent, and we've just not stumbled into that potential diamond just yet, but like I said, it's been good to have some results in this process, and this is probably the longest it's taken, like while actually trying to get a diamond with a certain weapon to accomplish that. But we did hard shot that guy, which is a plus. I think it's the first time we've done so broadside, and I guess we'll take our Leucistic Bison back to the lodge before we wrap up. At some point though, we're bound to stumble into something to take with the inline, and we'll probably just start carrying it in our normal loadouts, rather than just doing like an inline specific hunt, as we've now done a couple of those. But like I said, nice to get something in the process, and the good news is we'll get to keep on hunting with it. It has been actually rather fun to learn how to use that gun and how to be effective with it, because it's just been a different thing than almost anything else that's been released into the game. The other thing is, I'm actually looking forward to comparing the cap buck and the inline. I think Bison are going to be the perfect medium for that, and that was something else we managed to learn in the process of trying to find just one diamond for the inline. But anyway, that is going to do it for this video, so as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.